Yep, we're live.
All right.
Hello!
No one's on yet.
We're going to wait for people to join us. And because I can't tell who joins us on here, so I'm going to go on my phone and see who can Oh, say hi, Marco. Say hi. Oh, you're watching.
I am watching.
Well, we're a little early, so.
Yes, we will give y'all just a couple more minutes to join in. Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Bryce. Hi, Brayden.
Zombie, you want to come say hi? No. How about Marco? Marco, you want to come say hi?
Christy says hi, Marco.
Come say hi.
Hi.
This is my one kid that actually does like being on camera.
Christy?
And the other two are a little bit shy.
Mommy and Daddy.
Yes, it's mommy and daddy, but she's at home watching the video. So, yes. And we're in landscape. Yes, we're using the iPad.
You know, for whatever odd reason, though, we can't seem to get the grayed out button for live on the laptop.
I tried to do the laptop and I can't seem to get it, but we'll
both
figure it out.
Safari and Chrome. So iOS devices for the win. Zombie, let's go get a snack.
So we're just gonna wait for a few more people to join us. How are you guys doing over there in the Irwin household? In the Gonzalez household? The other Gonzalez household. No, we're just chilling, watching, just waiting. Juan has planned some interesting things for me to taste, but I don't know what they are because he has them tightly covered. So I'm a little nervous. Okay, I'm a lot nervous because I don't like to eat things that I don't know. Diego's watching. Hi, Diego. Bryce says good. I'm pretty nervous because he can be a little devious, as you can tell, because last week he licked my cookie, so now I'm afraid to know what he has in store for me.
This is gonna be awesome.
Why did I agree
Pretty
to this
excited.
again? Oh man.
Yep.
Staying in, keeping busy. Us too. Yeah, we're just staying home, doing yard work, keeping busy, making the kids do some schoolwork, but we're not really, strict about it. No, we're hanging out too, just social distancing and all that good stuff. So
Who else has joined us
we've got
here?
a few people in now.
Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Trish.
Diego's watching too.
Diego, how are you? How's everybody doing today?
Okay. So I think we have a few people here. We can go ahead and just do a review.
Yeah, so last week we talked about do it yourself, and
Yes.
we were talking about
Forgiveness.
forgiveness.
Because it's up to
You,
you.
or me,
Or
or
him.
you,
Or me.
or whoever it is involved.
Yep.
And so you want to go ahead and read the memory verse for this week, give the kids a refresher?
Yes, it is in Colossians. Colossians 3:13. It says, put up with one another. Forgive one another. If you are holding something against someone, forgive just as the Lord forgave you.
Were you using a cheat sheet there?
I was. But if you didn't use the cheat sheet, remember, you can say your memory verse and post it in the group so we can all see how amazingly wonderful you are.
And be sure to check them off, take a picture of it, send it over to Christy, text it, email it.
Christy, I want a kolache.
We are about to make kolaches. That's pretty intense. I think that's awesome. I don't think I've ever tried to make them.
I want one.
Although I do have Spanish chorizo from Spain.
Could be fun.
Been sitting on it in the freezer for a little bit. So,
Kind of thought.
yeah, we could make it.
Yep.
Except I don't know how to make dough, so I may have to get a recipe from you, Christy.
Yes.
Alrighty, are y'all ready for this moment? The moment of truth that everybody has been waiting for.
I'm not ready.
It's the blind taste test.
No.
I've always enjoyed seeing blind taste
Yeah,
tests
because
on
you're
TV.
not the one tasting things. That's why.
You see some chefs and whatnot, and it's pretty entertaining. So what I have done is I've curated a collection of foods here that Crystal can try. First, she's going to put in some headphones and put some music on so that she cannot hear us.
I was going to use the blue ones, but Mark is using the blue ones. I'm going to use these. I'm just going to turn the volume up really loud.
Yes.
So, okay, and
Trying to use it.
All right. Can you hear anything, Crystal? You can't hear anything? No? You got the
No.
music up loud?
up loud.
Okay, she can't hear. Awesome. Next, we're going to do a...
If you need freedom. What? Oh no.
All right,
Okay.
I don't want to mess up her hair. She's going to get upset.
It's sticking in my hair. Ah! Okay. All right.
All right. She is blind. She cannot see. She cannot hear. She is relying on me. Y'all pretty exciting? All right. So I have these little plates here, fancy little china that you sit on and never use. So why not use it here? The first ingredient, and I'm going to let everybody see, is oats. And I'm going to tap her and she'll be able to try it.
It's dry.
Yum yum.
Yes.
What do you think it is?
Well, is it oats?
It is oats.
Oh, it's dry oats.
It is
Ugh.
dry, uncooked oats or oatmeal. She is 1 for 1.
Oh, I need water. Okay, thank you. Oh, that was dry. Thank you.
All right,
Okay,
so she,
that wasn't so bad. I'm starting to get a little braver now.
she is 1 for 1. This next one, I'm going to go ahead and type it out for you guys, just in case she can hear.
Somebody testify. If you've been... Oh, okay. Sugar. Sugar. That is an M&M. I know that flavor. Am I right?
You are right.
Yes, 2 for 2.
2 for 2. She's pretty good.
I have a very sensitive palate when it
Ne-
comes to sugary things.
Now, we're going to take it to the next level. I don't know if she's ready for this one. Allison, welcome.
He's a chain maker. Can I join the praise team now? No?
Absolutely not.
Save it.
I don't know, maybe.
Shaking savior.
Here is the next one. I don't know if she's going to get this. How many of y'all think she's going to get this one?
Oh. I'm a doctor.
You got it?
I want to eat
You
it.
got to eat it.
No. Okay. Oh, is that rotten?
What is that?
It's sour.
What do you think that is? Here's a little water.
Where? Okay.
Jimmy would say yes, she can join the praise band. Yes, he's a pretty nice guy. Hi, Betsy.
Oh, I don't.
What do you think that one is?
It's sour. What was it sour?
You got to take a guess. 5,
Hi.
4,
Wait.
3, 2,
I don't know.
and
What is it?
pickles.
Pickles?
Pickles.
Yeah, that's a nasty pickle. That's an old pickle. Must have been an old one.
Now it was a brand new jar. All right, here is the next one. You guys Probably recognize that. Love these little guys.
Well, is it gonna be gross?
I think this one's a good palate cleanser, but we'll see what she thinks.
Okay, I know this one. That was a tangerine.
Yes, you are right.
Yay! I love tangerines.
She's doing pretty good. She is 3 for 4. That's pretty awesome. All right, on to the next one. Yes, Crystal is brave. All right, this is one of my favorites. You put it on toast. I'm gonna spell it out for you guys. There we go. She, I don't think without a doubt, is gonna think that one is super weird. I told you she'd think that one was super weird.
What is that?
No clue? We need a guess.
Oh, what is that?
I think when you're blind, things probably taste more intense than they would if you actually saw what they were.
What?
You give up?
It's slimy.
It's not quite slimy.
It's slimy.
It's sticky. It's cherry fruit spread, jam, jelly.
Oh, okay.
Does it sound better now?
Yeah. I was like, that. It was really tart. Like, okay, it wasn't sweet because I like sweet jam, so we just got the tart one. Okay, you want me to put it back in?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, this next one, I think that she's going to confuse with the little small things that come in a box known as raisins. All right, here we go. So these are dried figs. I actually like these quite a bit. It's a good healthy snack. We'll see what she thinks.
Chewy.
It is chewy.
Is it a raisin? Well, it's too big to be a raisin.
She will need to forgive me later for all of this. Would you say it's too big to be a raisin?
I think it's a raisin. It kind of tastes like a raisin, but it's too big. So I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember what we have in our pantry.
See, that's the hard part is that our pantry's pretty limited. There's food in it, no worries about that. But she knows most everything I buy, so that makes it even harder.
I know. It's them figs.
Yes,
Those
it
figs.
is a fig. That makes her 4 for 6. She's doing pretty good. All right,
Put it back in. Okay.
last one. This is it. This is a all-time favorite for kids and grown-ups, I think. And you know what? She eats these all the time, so
Wait.
it is just so funny that she's making these faces.
Oh, wait. That's a particular taste. That's a particular cheesy taste that I'm used to.
All right, what are you thinking?
Oh, that's a Cheeto.
It is a
That's a
Cheeto.
Cheeto.
All
Cheeto.
right, everybody give her a round of
Am I done?
applause.
Am I done?
She is done. You are
Okay.
done. You can take the blindfold off.
Oh, everything's so bright. Oh.
How much trust did that take?
A lot.
It did.
I had to trust you not to poison me or lick any of my. Did you lick any of my food?
I did not lick any of her food. I told you I wouldn't lick it.
Okay.
I would try not to, at least, is what I said.
That pickle tasted so weird without being able to see it.
And you know, a lot of times in life, there are so many hard things that we come across. Things that we can't see and maybe don't understand. And it makes it so much harder. But at the end of the day, that's just an example of how hard it can be. But ultimately, we got to trust God. We got to trust the direction that He's going to lead us in. We got to understand that He's not going to put us in a position where we can't get out of it with His help. Hey, Debbie. He's there to help us and to guide us and to lead us through life, no matter what comes our way. So that took a lot of trust for Crystal to trust me.
Especially after I had to forgive him last week for licking my cookie. But, you know, it does take a lot of trust, and there's always one person we can always trust God no matter what happens, no matter what's going on in the world. Even if we can't see what we're so worried about. That's right.
Is there any foods you got to forgive me for?
The pickle was pretty nasty. And, what was that one? The fig? No, not the fig. The jam. That
the
sour.
Jam, the cherry jam.
Tasted like slimy snot.
I don't know about snot.
I don't know. It was gross. Yeah, I might have to forgive you for that one. I choose to forgive you for that one because at least you weren't trying to poison me. So, thanks.
Yes, you're welcome. So, last week we also had a challenge.
Right. We were supposed to make crosses, right?
Yes.
There were so many crosses that made it to the webpage. We saw all kinds of creative things. It was so amazing to see how creative you guys can be. So yeah. I was really impressed.
I enjoyed them. I know we saw from Pete, we saw from Daniel, Sophie, Reagan, Jack, Bryson, Caitlin,
Sophie.
I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, but they're all on the webpage. Yes.
We have lots of Lego Masters, Christy. Absolutely.
Master Builders. Yes. Love that movie, by the way. Good movie. So this week we wanted to give kids a challenge as well. And one of the things that Marco loves to do, and it was a little thing that we uncovered, I don't know, how did you come across this activity that he likes?
Well, remember last year when we did VBS and it was about games, and we found out that Marco loves Toad from Mario. And so I decided, well, and wouldn't it be cool if he was able to draw a Toad? Because, you know, he likes to draw something. So I found a tutorial on YouTube called Art Hub for Kids, or Art Kids. What is it called?
It's Art for Kids Hub.
That's it.
And I've posted the link below.
Yep, there it is. And he was able to draw Toad. Like, he gave you a step-by-step way to draw cool characters. And so he's been loving that YouTube channel, and he finds all kinds of cool things to draw. And even I draw it a little bit too. So, like, where's it? There's one I drew.
So, yeah. Yep. Here is Marco, and that's one of his mini Toads. On the back side here, this was Crystal showing off a little bit.
He asked me to draw the Mandalorian, so I found an Art Hub for Kids, and I drew the Mandalorian. Pretty cool, huh?
So it's super awesome. He has drawn Christmas trees. If you're into Minecraft, they have Minecraft. They have volcanoes. They have all kinds of stuff. But right now, what time is it? And I don't think this is going to come through.
Kind of. Can you see a little bit? A little bit.
You go Art for Kids Hub. Anyhow, they have got a whole Easter collection. And it would be fun to see some of the kids drawing different things. They've got rabbits and
kind of Easter baskets,
eggs. They've got
realistic
some
things
that are accordion style if you want to get really creative with your paper. So we challenge all the kids this week to draw an Easter picture or something off of that YouTube channel. They'll walk you through step by step.
There is a Baby Yoda tutorial, Allison. Yes.
Ooh, there you go. Now, Allison, can you draw him with an Easter egg? That would be pretty impressive.
Cool. And you know what? If you can just draw on your own and you don't need like a tutorial, create something amazing. drawing, and then post the picture to our group in the feed, because we want to see what amazing things you come up with.
Yeah, I see Baby Yoda now.
Yep,
I think it's
he's on there.
super cool. And so yeah, it's a good tutorial. It will give your kids, probably, if they enjoy it, countless hours.
I think they're about maybe like 10 to 15 minutes long, like the actual tutorials themselves, but there's a ton of them. So,
and if you've got a little notebook or something like that they can sketch in. I know Marco's, he goes through these quite a bit. He fills them up. And it allows them to go back and look at it. So we think that that's pretty awesome.
The only thing you need is paper and something to draw with and something to color with.
Pretty
That's
simple.
it. 3 things. So, yes.
So other than that, I look forward to seeing everybody's things on our Facebook page.
I can't wait to eventually create a collage of pictures of all the cool things they did at home when we were at home during this time. So I'm going to create something amazing to showcase all of your cool work while you're at home. What do you think?
Sounds pretty good.
Sounds fun.
Are there any, I want to take a moment and see if there's any prayer requests that anybody has.
Any worries, concerns, something that's just on your mind? We want to be able to take those things and pray about them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no need for us to worry at home. We give our worries to God because that's what he told us to do, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
definitely.
So if you have a worry or a concern, or something's bothering you, or something is just like making you really excited, something's making you happy, we want to know about it. If you want to post it in the comments, you can. If you want to call us, or if you want to send us a message.
In direct message.
Yep.
Yeah. Bryce says he misses his friends.
Yeah, that is a concern.
Yeah.
Luis misses his friends too. He was telling me yesterday that he really misses just being around them. So it's definitely something to pray about. We're glad that everyone's at home and they're safe though.
For sure.
So definitely. I know Marco misses his teacher.
He does.
He told me that yesterday, that he misses his teacher. And she just sent me a message saying she missed her kids. So yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle sometimes when you miss the normal things that you're used to.
Yeah, I miss all the smiles and the silliness from Sunday school class. I miss the kids throwing the little ego around with me and Sarai. We'll get there again one day.
Yeah.
Just one of those things. We have to keep our heads up. We have to stay positive. We have to enjoy the opportunity that we have. Here at home, this is the most time I've had to spend with my family. For many, you guys know I came off of a injury in early January. I've been home for 3 months.
Long time.
Just finally getting back to work at the end of this month on March 31st. That should be pretty interesting. It's all going to be work from home, like most of you guys.
Adam says to pray for the people who are alone in isolation. There's a lot of people who are just home and they're all by themselves. So, it's definitely something we need to pray about because it's kind of hard when you're alone, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. I agree, Adam. I've got a very near and dear friend who could use a little prayer as well, guys. I haven't been able to really get in touch with him. I know that he's okay, but he's kind of going through that state as well, where he's self-isolated and probably a little depressed at this point.
It's hard to keep those, positivity up when you're alone with your thoughts sometimes.
Yeah, so he's kind of blocking everybody else out, but nonetheless, everybody needs some prayer here, so we'll definitely keep that in mind as well, Adam.
Yes. So,
all right.
Would you like to pray first?
I sure would. Isn't this awesome, Christy? When we're in our circles, how hard it is when you're like, hey, would anybody like to pray? And I look at Crystal. Sure, Crystal looks at Kendra. Kendra looks at Allison. Allison looks at Dave. And we keep going around the room.
He gets voluntold all the time.
But I do appreciate it and having this opportunity. So let's close this out with a little bit of prayer. Lord, thank you for this blessed opportunity here to connect with one another, to share a few laughs, to know that everybody's still okay, even in the isolation of their home. Help us to lift the spirits of those that are in solitary isolation, those that may need that extra text, maybe a little laugh, a silly picture, a hey, I miss you, anything. Help us to know how to connect to these individuals, because friends truly do help us feel better in life, help us feel more connected, and you call us to fellowship. And so give us the wisdom we need and the tools we need to reach out to these individuals, Lord. I pray for all the kids here, that they would make the most of the time, that they would get along, that they would love one another, their siblings and their parents, and help us all to truly appreciate this time that we have, even in the midst of all of this chaos that we have around us. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen. Okay, guys, so if you have not finished your bingo card, make sure you cross these boxes out and you take a picture and upload it so Christy will get it. So I think she's doing a prize drawing, right?
Yes, she is doing a drawing.
Yes. Okay, and you know what? We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks,
okay?
guys. It was a pleasure.
Oh, we will see you Sunday, right?
Yes, we will see y'all Sunday.
Remember, church service at 10 o'clock is the regular service, and I believe 10:45 is the kid service. So tune in.
All right, guys. Take care.
We love you guys.
Bye.